Lördagskvällen ska vi nu fortsätta med en dokumentär om Roskildefestivalen. En festival som i år hade ett specifikt tema, nämligen indianer. Så uttrycket indiansommar kom väl till pass eftersom det blev en av de soligaste och varmaste festivaler någonsin. Nåväl, det var för precis 3 veckor sedan en av Europas största rockfestivaler i Roskilde. Och varje år så reser 15 000 svenska ungdomar dit för att leva i 4 dygn. Nu alltså en timmes dokumentär därifrån.
Do you think Columbus died as a happy man?
I don't think Columbus was ever a happy man. I think he was dead when he found the New World, so to speak. I think Columbus was dead before he ever left Spain or Portugal or wherever he left. Columbus was a disease.
It's a Disneyland love, Disneyland love that we don't need none, no. We got the Disneyland love, Disneyland love. It's so far out, it makes any feel good. The critics define this presence of mind. It's nothing but the wish to be for the kind. We know we do not share the same label. Each of us is a king of the middle. No ego to our ID. We're climbing up on the social tree. From cellar to TV arena to bowl to penthouse view from misery. But I don't care, no, 'cause by the police, it's sweet no more. Hey, we do as we please. It's a Disneyland love. Yeah, we don't need more, no, 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 no. We got the Disneyland love. Disneyland love. It's so far out, it makes any feel good. Disneyland love. Yeah, we doing our duty. Disneyland love. We following your track. Disneyland love. Yeah, I'm just busking yeah, yeah.
Det blir ju ganska primitivt här faktiskt. Och det, jag vet inte, man lever ganska många dagar i tält och så blir det inte så fräscht. Och, jag vet inte, man tvingas...
Uthärda lite vildmark.
Ja, man härdas, men det är roligt.
Ni lever lite indianliv här.
Ja, exakt. Det känns att det är verkligen indianstämning här nu.
Man ska inte tänka på likheten med EG-flaggan och så. Det är en ren slump. Men att den har till och med 12 strålar, jag kan inte förklara varför den råkar få det. Det har ingenting med det att göra.
Men det är solen och det är de svenska färgerna.
Precis. Framförallt är det solen.
Skywalker, he's a friend of mine. You've seen him looking fine. He's a straight talker. He's a Skywalker. Don't drink no wine. Hey,
native cultures have been destroyed for reasons, usually gold, because we happen to live someplace where somebody wants to come in and, get something that's under the ground. 100 years ago it was gold, now it's uranium. So we'll see. The American Indian movement in the 70s and the 80s was murdered, and Indian people have continued to do the best we can and to become well-educated, well-organized, and to let other people know that we still exist and that our cultures are here and available, and we have a lot to contribute. So,
is it easier to come with a message today in the 90s? So, for instance, if you compare to the 80s, like the yuppie decade.
Yes, it's easier to find understanding and sympathy and solidarity now, because I think white people in the world who are so much in control have finally understood that protect Mother Earth is a very serious thing. Protect Mother Earth isn't some cute little Indian slogan.
Hejsan, hejsan. Ja, vad kan vi börja med? Vi kan börja med att visa hur man ska se ut på en festival till exempel. Vi börjar väl nerifrån här. Skor här. Som man förmodligen får slänga efteråt. Strumpor, de ska egentligen inte vara vita, det är ett misstag här. Sen shorts är väldigt bra att ha. Ska man ha en t-shirt med, ett väldigt okänt band. Solglasögon. Hallå, kan ni flytta på er? Försök komma in här. Man blir så här när man har varit här 15 festivaler ungefär. Då blir man och ser ut så där. Zombieattack. Hasse, ta sladden. Akta er för hunden. En mikrofon.
Överallt här.
Så vi har knutit ihop oss här i ett snöre så vi ska liksom hålla ihop. Håll i här. Varning. De säljer någon sorts brun dryck som man blir intelligent och snygg av. Och här pågår något. Ung man i knipa. Nej, vi går vidare. Håll i snöret, håll i snöret. Vi ska se om vi ser någon som vi kan trakassera någonstans. Vi går vidare och tittar på lite mat. Här är hunden. Nej, vi går vidare. Här har vi ett offer. Fin reklam här. Fin reklam. Pale Rider. Se här nu hur finurligt han snattar en sten. Oj, sorry. Jag lägger tillbaks den.
På denna scen här spelade vi 1988. Det var en fin upplevelse.
Fast då låg den där borta.
Så var den orange.
Hur är det här i toalettkön? Får du vänta länge, tror du?
Ja, det gör man hela tiden. Det är totalt många människor som ska på toaletter alltså.
Ja.
Där var det hela.
Ja, just det. Öltält.
We are about to say your soul. Time will tell.
det är hemskt att se liksom hur de blivit behandlade av de vita. Europeiska, hur de har sett på indianer liksom. Som är likadant i Sydamerika och allting. Förtryckt indianer.
Ja, du vet att man firar Columbus 500-årsjubileum i år, ja?
Skrattretande faktiskt. Jag såg det på tv, det är skrattretande att se faktiskt.
Varför det?
Därför det... Hur många de tog död på dem och behandlade dem som djur liksom. De var inte värda någonting. Det är den vita rasen som har behandlat dem så liksom. Det är skrattretande att fira honom som person liksom. Man sänker sig som människa. Man är med på sådana här festival för man tältar, man tvättar sig inte och sådana grejer. Man gör det. Man går liksom tillbaks i tiden. Man sänker sig själv som människa. Tycker jag man gör. Faktiskt.
Men det kan väl vara ganska skönt att göra det också?
Ja, det är skönt också. Att komma bort från 7-4-livet och allting det här. Det är faktiskt skönt att göra. Träffa andra människor. Stämningen är så bra emellan människor. Inga bråk. Jag har inte sett några bråk hittills. Alla kompisar med alla. Och det är positivt. Så skulle det vara liksom jämt.
Jamaican boys, Jamaican girls, in the ghetto world, calling Earl Singer. Get your eyes shining out the ghetto face, making it out tomorrow. What's your other's gonna take his place? We don't get no boy. Wasted. We don't get no boy. Yeah, I should never know. So a little girl trying to raise his eyes above where the nation flag still lives in the sky. Every little thing eventually will change. As the war revolves, now we should rearrange. Maybe try times on the days of our hates. Yeah, fire talking to misguided ways. Mother fat and daughter, but fat as long as in the public, I might go on a line to use it. You don't get no boy. You don't get no boy. Yeah. Should never know. Yeah. Little girl child, remember you before these days in the spirit world. Now we would play. Sought to help each other, we're born to the world. Different nation countries, and we were home. Spirit become above the black and the white. And not to live while y'all set to fight. Throw the dice to see what is our life. Now we relieve the people from strife. Get the war. Hey. You get the war. Yeah. I should never do. Yeah. So a little girl charge when you give me the aim. For all the happy people to hook up in the pain. We believe in others and what we will do. Others who have to believe in us too. Every old child in every old land. He has us as the brother, don't you misunderstand. The power to save it from the government to Manila. A song with hope for you. Abraham. Get the war. Rearrange.
hör du. Se till att ta med det lilla paket som innehåller levas och polare där nere sitter gammal dans. Så partydamerna, ta med kom här, partydamerna. Partydamerna, ta med kom här, partydamerna. Partydamerna, ta med kom här, partydamerna. Partydamerna. Alla behöver kärlek, speciellt sånt härligt som när två förenar sina kroppskontakt. Rytmiskt starkt är det bästa i livet, det är ju givet. När du sätter på sig då till och sen på. Så kom vi här för det kan alla förstå. Att tjejer du raggade så häng du med. Kanske hade mer än kärlek att ge. Jag ska ju njuta på vår valuta så stång på jord. För med de här orden vill jag sluta versen med att säga alla. Meditera mera men vi kommer här. Partydamerna, ta med kom här, partydamerna. Partydamerna, ta med kom här, partydamerna. Partydamerna, ta med kom här, partydamerna. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. En rolig lek. Så länge du inte slutar med banana på ett apotek. Till och med mäker där han hänger vid bäcken. Han känner du var ett sitt suspekten.
The interesting thing is that our songs are beats of 1, 2, 3, 4, and in rock and roll, basic, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's also
you know?
what the woman in there told us.
Yeah.
She said they can do anything to us, but they can't steal our culture.
Yeah, because you see, you can take the land away from the people.
Yeah.
And that's material, but if you leave them their songs and their culture, and that's the spirit.
Yeah, you can't steal the spiritual thing about
because
it.
they can't take that. They can't take that and put it in Washington in a glass case. Because it's right here. So that's been our survival. They've taken the land, lots of it, but you see, we're from different tribes. But we've kept that spirit through the songs and dances.
We talked to a guy over in one of the stands. He said that it was amazing that the Danish people like me and Per, we knew more about Indians than the white Americans.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, you're so right, is because about 2 weeks before I came here, I do this presentation in a school, and I have white American kids ask me, what does it feel like to scalp somebody? What is it? What is have you ever shot someone with an arrow? You know. There's some nice Danish women, and there's some not so nice.
Is it that
I'm really impressed, is because, you know, if I would have seen you in the crowd, I would have never thought. And this is terrible because we were very visual.
Yeah.
I'd have never thought you guys being so open-minded and so much knowledge of us.
Yeah!
Lycka är ett framgångsrikt liv. Säg dig från reklampelare. Är du från så tror du dig rik. Och så vissa passspelare. Men när du får den till klan och vänder slag, flinar vi åt yligt trav. För det finns människor som föds på tronen, och det finns folk som har fickan full. Det finns statyer i brons och inte i silver. Den goda vänner är värda guld. Man kan inte mäta allting i sekunder, kronor eller mil. Störst är inte lycklig alltid. Fredrik har ett ljusigt kärleksliv. Här runt bordet i glad och vänners dag flinar vi åt era fall. För det finns människor som föds på troner, och det finns folk som har fickan full. Det finns statyer i brons som inte i silver. De goda vänner är värda guld. Otroligt!
Det är lite Mad Max-film över alltihop det här.
Ja, men det är det att vi kom hit en dag för sent så att säga. Det hade hållit på en dag och vi var liksom inte med riktigt. För alla hade redan blivit skitiga och gick omkring här och loda. Det blir aldrig något bråk här heller. För alla är i samma sitt.
Men eftersom vi kommer sist så betyder det att vi kommer att hålla ut längst. Så imorgon blir vi livsfarligare. Alla andra
på måndag, då jävlar.
Vad är det för annat liv som man lever här då?
Nej, men det är liksom peace, love and understanding. känsla. Svenskar och danskar kan gå hand i hand med norrmän och finnar. Men tyskarna vet fan hur det går.
I ryggen på Poler, hvor det springer bagud til Kent Nielsen, der går stille og roligt med store bevægelser. Til Henrik Larsen, der er et godt overhold, ligger Poler, der er på banen midte, hvor Hans Sansen kommer til Kim Vilfort, måske en mulighed. Kim Vilfort, 3 starter med det. Kim Vilfort!
Somebody's gotta save my soul, baby, daddy, Nick, for me. Look how honey, 'cause of you, the technology. Ain't got time to make no apology. So radiation in the dead of night, love in the middle of the fight. Somebody's gotta save my soul, baby, penetrate my mind. And I am the world's forgotten boy, the one who's searching to destroy. And I am the world's forgotten boy, one who's searching to destroy, motherfucker.
Crazy Horse, we hear what you say. One earth, one mother. One does not sell the earth the people walk upon. We are the land. How do we sell our mother? How do we sell the stars? How do we sell the air? Crazy Horse, we hear what you say. Too many people standing their ground, standing the wrong ground. Predator's face, he possessed a race. Possession, a war that doesn't end. Children of God feed on children of earth. Days people don't care for people, these days are the hardest. Material fields, material harvest. Decoration on chain that binds. Mirrors gold. The people lose their minds. Crazy Horse, we hear what you say. Today is now and then. Dream smokes touch the clouds. On a day when death didn't die, real world time tricks shadows lie. Red, white, perception, deception. Predator tries civilizing us, but the tribes will not go without return. Genetic light from the other side. A song from the heart, our hearts to give. The wild days, the glory days live. Crazy Horse, we hear what you say. One earth, one mother. One does not sell the earth the people walk upon.
Is there some kind of magic powers in this instrument?
Yeah, it's a very strong spiritual instrument. It's the oldest instrument in the world. This one, this and the rhythm stick always go together. Like, this one is considered as the law of the land for Aboriginal people. Without that, we're nothing, you know.
How is the situation for Aboriginal culture today in Australia?
Well, you know, I think, you know, from part of Australia we come from, our culture is pretty well strong, and you know, full of rhythm and beat and everything. Like, we practice 40,000 years of culture. We still practice now, and you know, some aspects of Aboriginal living standards, particularly down south in the southern states, are pretty sad, you know, because of the cultural genocide. And what we're trying to do right now is Aboriginal people are starting to bring in a situation whereby we are asking the white men how Australia should be like, and how it should be looking in the future, so that Aboriginal people are more in control of saying things, forming their opinions, and making sure that their needs are being met.
Get up, stand up. Some of us cry for the rights of survival. Get up, stand up. Say yeah, come on, stand up for your right. For others, they don't give a damn. Waiting for a perfect day. Better get up and fight for your rights. Don't be afraid of the move you make. You better listen to your tribal voice. You better listen to your tribal voice. 80,000 years of culture. We have survived. 80,000. 200 years of cultural genocide. Our tribal voice will always remain with us. Our life, our history, our future, our past, our present.
The actual atmosphere of this festival to us is really interesting, and a lot more interesting and diverse than every other festival we've done so far. It's quite obvious that there's a lot of different things on here, so it's quite cultural and quite enthusiastic. It's good to be here.
People don't have enough knowledge about other cultures, and that's what breeds suspicion and fear.
Yeah, but the 90s seems to be the right decade for, getting people
It
more
does.
into it.
Communication is so good now, media is so good, potentially so good, often abused, but that people should now be able to know far more about other cultures, and they should be less threatening and less suspicious.
Nick the Penguin. Walking round the room singing stormy weather at 57 Mount Pleasant Street. Well, it's the same room, but everything's different. You can fight the sleep, but not the dream. Things ain't cooking in my kitchen. Strange affliction wash over me. Julius Caesar and the Roman Empire couldn't conquer the blue sky. Well, there's a small boat made of China. It's going nowhere on the mantelpiece. Well,
We've barely been here for half an hour, so we haven't had time to sample the amazing variety of entertainment and stalls on display here. But we do feel that there's a general sense of well-being around the place. Everybody seems very happy, and lots of good bands on. Unfortunately, two of the ones we want to see are on while we're on.
Television.
Something's happening.
But
You don't have time for things like that, no?
no, we're not allowed to have sex when we're on tour. We're allowed to encourage other people to have it, and we're allowed to create an atmosphere so people can have it. But we ourselves aren't allowed to actually have
we
any.
in fact have to submit to a having our genitals removed before we come on tour, and
we don't like to talk about it.
We don't like to talk about it.
No.
En av våra drömmar är att få lov att vara här. Och här är vi. Och här drömmer vi.
Tänk om även bankhuliganer och tjänstemän kunde ha festival någon gång.
Hej! Kolla oss va? Kolla, chilipeppar för 100 kronor. Utav indianerna. De är för bra, indianerna.
Min kropp kräver en kvinna. Min kropp kräver en man.
Bara indianerna inte framkallar allt för mycket regn så går det nog bra.
Jag är Micke och jag tycker om allting.
were the chosen rejects. We chose not to be part of the popular crowd. I mean, I can remember a lot of times the more popular people, the jock type of people who were into sports and staying clean and brushing their teeth all the time and doing what their parents were, you know, asking them to do. They always asked me if I wanted to join their little clubs, and I decided not to. You know, I would rather hang out with the people who didn't get picked for the baseball team, you know, and who smoke cigarettes and listen to rock and roll music.
I'm so happy, 'cause today I shed my head. I'm not sad, and just maybe I'm to blame for all I've heard. I'm not sure, I'm so excited, I can't wait to meet you there. I don't care about my colors, that's okay, my will is good.
First time a chamber orchestra played at a rock festival, and we were very scared because we knew that if they didn't like us, they were going to say off. But it worked the other way, which proves the point.
Do you think you have a mission?
Yeah, definitely. Because I can't stand prejudice. And music's important, it speaks emotional truth. What music is all about is what you see here. People coming and feeling music. Not here, but here. The longest journey is from a man's head to his heart. And music is all about that. And why should my music, okay, it's dead composers and new composers, Why should it be in one place only for some people? And that's what happens. So we change all that. And it works.
Why does it work?
Because it speaks emotional truth. These guys here, they came for rock and roll. They got Mozart, Vivaldi, Philip Glass, new composers. They got Peter Gabriel with a classical orchestra. And they took it for what it is. It's the intent. We played for them. Music exists in the hearts of the audience. And we played for them. And they took us. And the busking is crazy too. But in the Power concert last night, it was, when we used the amplification and the lights and everything, it was an amazing experience. I never in my life, in 20 years of professional playing, never played for an audience like this. Unbelievable.
In a room full of CS gas, stum in a wetsuit, the drive in the sun, and fed me pet food, Kitty Cat and Chun. Stand up, beg to Sergeant Kirby, lay down, play dead, but dying Fergie. Roll up, goes the reveille, abuse the bugle boy of Company B. Suffer in silence, says Brigadier General Holmes. Change your name to Smith or Jones. Learn to live with all the death threat notes, the big bananas and the racist Jones. Stand up, beg to Sergeant Kirby, lay down, play dead, time Fergie. Roll up, goes the reveille, abuse the bugle boy of Company B, and the coldest streamline of them all. Thank God, save the green and sport for all. Wow, we're on the southern tropic, cold stage single, foul in public with my private champagne hopper. Beat those black before I hang myself as I can take this crap and go. Anytime you're out, coldest streamline of them all. Thank God, save the green and sport for all. Stand up, play. Down, 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 down. Roll up, goes the reveille. Abuse the bugle boy of Company B.
Det man får se här, det är ju typ rika indianer som åker omkring och dansar och uppträder och tjänar pengar på det. Men det är väl inte så många som vet hur de lever och har det i sina reservat. Det är ju liksom världens mest alkoholiserade folkslag. Och man får ju hoppas att de hjälper resten av sin indianstam väldigt mycket nu liksom med det här. Så vet jag inte hur det är med det. När de sitter liksom och dricker Coca-Cola, indianerna och sådär, då tycker man att det är lite, vet inte. Lite tråkigt.
Du vet en del om indianer eller?
En del. Jag har väl läst en del och tyckt om indianer sedan jag var liten och sådär. Och jag skulle om jag kunde så skulle jag vilja ägna hela mitt liv åt att hjälpa indianerna så att de kan få det bra.
There's a sound outside the front door. I know it's just the wind, but it makes us snuggle up just a little bit closer. Starts things happening again. Steamy window, there ain't nobody can see. Steamy window, coming from the body. Steamy window, zero visibility.
Fy fan vad ballen. Fast det är för mycket folk. Ja, det är långa köer. Långa köer på bänk som vi brukar säga.
I consider us as a historical victim, but Western civilization is the historical loser. Because the civilized, they don't know where they're going. You know, they don't know what's happening with their lives. They feel powerless to deal with the things that influence and affect their lives, their own governments and their own political systems. You know, so I would say that they're the loser. It's just through illusion and imagery that they appear to be the winner. But time, Earth has its own time. You know, so all we must do is endure and survive our victimization. It's the civilized world that's eating up the ozones. It's the civilized world that's poisoning the water and the food chains. It's the civilized world that's making chemical and bacterial warfares and nuclear poisons and toxics. So I can't see much winning in that, not at all.
Across the running sea, nails across the blood of Christ could give you helpless knee. Time's all the time for I stand outside the door for a straight out through. Instead I watch with dead ones when you see the one with a corner. Waiting away in the water, stranded your dancing turkey summertime. Remember when the ship went down, I'll tell you on the deck. Captain's guys are on my back, his arms around my neck. 10 years all out of my back. This debt cannot be paid with all your jack. Still I want you dead, that's all you can see. The one with a coma. Waiting away in the water, stranded, dancing till we summoned them. I watch you dance to the woman I call her. When I wanna stand you dancing to the summertime. Talk to you, I see your face go white. Shadow hanging over me, there's no trick of the light. Everybody say how you feel. Oh, the dead have come to claim a death from me. Still I watch you bend as you can see the woman I call her. Wait away in the wall, it's trying to pass me to the sun. Still I watch you bend as you see the woman I call her. Wait away in the wall, it's trying to pass me to the sun. Still I watch you bend as you see the woman I call her. Wait away in the wall, it's trying to dance the Turkish song of the dam.
Fredag den 18 september ska vi nu avrunda här i Sverigekanalen med ännu en seriestart. Norra Europas största rockfest var annorlunda i år. Det regnade nämligen inte, något som det alltid brukar göra i Roskilde. När solen sken och Danmark vann EM-guld i fotboll och folkhavet jublade i kapp med musiken. Och vi ska nu få återuppleva denna gigantiska musikfest vid 6 tillfällen framöver här i 2:an. Den första här och nu, varsågoda Roskildefestivalen 1992.
what she said, or do I deserve to be? Is that the question? And if so, who answers? I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
We just don't like playing these big places. I don't mean to hold it against you. I can still see. I'm glad we're playing during the day because I can see everybody all the way back. You're not forgotten, even if we are. So have a really nice day out. I hope you beat the Germans. One, two, three, four. What the fuck is this war? Run into you didn't leave a message, at least I could learn your voice one last time. Daily minefield is good. Be my time by your would you hit me? Place baby. I'm not a baby. I'm her mother, and she's got me on the run. Metal baby, metal baby. Got her finger round the trigger of her gun. I'm not the sort of person she'll admit she knows. She's not the sort of person who's driven white as snow. Metal baby, metal baby. Make me take her to the heavy metal show. Metal baby, my metal baby. Drank her perfume when I didn't want to go. I'm not the sort of person she'll admit she knows. She's not the sort of person who's driven white as snow. Metal baby, metal baby. I'm not ready to be party to her pride. Metal baby, my metal baby. Left the city with the heavy metal band. I'm not the sort of person she'll admit she knows. She's not the sort of person who's driven white as snow.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Is it morning for you now? Hello. My name is Keenan.
Hi, Keenan.
Hello.
I'm Kurt.
Hi, Kurt. I hardly recognized you because you had a haircut since I'd seen you last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's summertime. I like to shed my skin in the summer.
It's a rumor in Europe that Kurt from Nirvana is dead.
Yep. Dead. Again. Dead, pregnant, on heroin. I'm a hermaphrodite as well.
What about the heroin rumor? You mentioned it yourself, Kurt.
No, thank you. I'd rather have bare aspirin.
Aspirin? You
Yeah.
prefer aspirin? Okay.
Aspirin and Evian water.
There's some noise.
What is that, guy?
I don't know. It's the next band going on to play.
That would be us.
Oh, would
That will be you.
Yeah.
I have to tell the audience in Danish.
Okay.
Det her interview bliver faktisk lavet lige efter, vi har vundet Europamesterskabet i fodbold, og det er jo fantastisk, men og det er sikkert derfor, at folk jubler derude, for Nirvana er det næste band, der skal spille på den store scene. Og jeg forsøger at gennemføre et interview med Nirvana. Der er ikke særlig meget på fodbold, men det må jeg indrømme, det er jeg. Alligevel så, I'd like to ask you, how is it to be like the next big thing? You've been hailed like the saving of rock and roll and all that.
Woo!
I mean, you must have noticed that.
Not really. I mean, we don't consider ourselves any big deal or any big threat.
We're no better than Extreme. There was a band that played on the bill today.
There you go.
What do you think about heavy metal music? You've done...
Well, I think what you were saying about how some people consider our music, like we have heavy metal aspects as well as pop and punk. I think that our interpretation of heavy metal is just sort of like sexist, macho, shitty, just cock rock.
Yeah, it's too clean.
What guitars? What heavy
Kind of
metal?
strutting, gang guitar sound. Don't really like that.
But when you started out playing, were you thinking consciously about what kind of music you were playing?
No.
I don't know if we could play any other kind of music. I don't know.
You've been playing very loud and very noisy and very aggressive in a punk vein, but what did you think about? We have to play loud, we have to be aggressive, or I mean,
It kind of came naturally, really. There's no other way to play, really.
Yeah. Most people don't usually sit down and have a discussion on how their band should be before they start playing. They usually get together with whatever equipment they can muster up and play, and then whatever comes out, comes out. You know, you can't decide on exactly what you want to be before you play. It's just a natural thing.
you were the bad guys in high school, or the rejects, or
We were the chosen rejects. We chose not to be part of the popular crowd. I mean, I can remember a lot of times the more popular people, the jock type of people who are into sports and staying clean and brushing their teeth all the time and doing what their parents were, asking them to do. They always asked me if I wanted to join their little clubs, and I decided not to. You know, I would rather hang out with the people who didn't get picked for the baseball team, and who smoke cigarettes and listen to rock and roll music.
I'm so happy, 'cause today I found my friends. You're in my head. I'm so ugly, that's okay, 'cause so are you. Broke our ears Sunday morning. It's every day for all I care. I'm not scared. Light my candles in our days, 'cause I found God. Yesterday, found my friends were in my head. I'm so worried, that's okay, so are you. Broke our mirrors Sunday morning. It's every day for all I care. I'm not scared. Light my candles in our days, 'cause I found God. Yeah!
Traditionsenliga konserter också nu. Åter till Roskilde. Musik och intervjuer från sommarens festival. Ikväll Sydstatsblues med Tony Joe White. Och först på scen en indianveteran, Buffy St. Marie.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And the music.
When can I come to Sweden?
Well, whenever. Have you ever been in
Many times.
Well,
Well, I haven't been to Malmö. I've been to Gothenburg. I've been to Stockholm. And I have friends in Sweden. But I haven't been there for a long time.
So you have to come?
Yeah, I hope so.
But you have been on a lot of festivals, I believe, during your career.
Yes.
Are you, if you compare today's festival in the 90s between the festivals in the beginning of the 70s, for instance, what is the difference or the similarity?
The sound is much better now. Sound systems are better. Technology is farther ahead.
And people, the public, the vibe, the atmosphere.
Well, the public at Roskilde are kind of like the people were at the Newport Folk Festival in the U.S. That was very nice. And it's very international, as it used to be. In the 60s, it used to be very international, and it seemed like everybody was willing to listen to each other's music, and that's nice. So it's good. There's a nice mix of music here. It's not something that you find very often in the States, though.
I'll tell you a story and it's a true one, and I'll tell it like you'll understand. And I ain't gonna talk like some history man. I look out and I see a land, young and lovely, hard and strong. For 50,000 years, we've danced her praises, prayed our thanks, and we've just begun. Yes, 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 this is my country, young and growing, free and flowing, sea to sea. Yes, this is my country, ripe and bearing miracles in every pond, and her spirit walks the high country, giving free wild samples and setting an example how to give. Yes, this is my country. Turning and turning, she's like a baby learning how to live. I can stand upon a hill and look all around me, feel her surround me, soul to blue. Can't you see her life has just begun? Beating inside us, telling us she's here to guide us. Ooh, soldier blue, soldier blue. And can't you see that there's another way to love her? This is my country. I sprang from her, and I'm learning how to count upon her. Tall trees and the corn is my country. Yes, I love her, and I'm learning how to take care of her. When your new stories get me down, I take a drink of freedom to make on. North America from coast to ground. It's never long before I know just why I belong here. Soldier blue, soldier blue. Can't you see that there's another way to love her? Ooh, soldier blue, soldier blue. Can't you see that there's another way to love her? Soldier blue. Can't you see that there's another way to love her?
It happens every 20 years, you know. They make a great movie. It was Soldier Blue. then it was Little Big Man, now it was Dances with Wolves. And I think it's nice because I think people are genuinely interested in ethnic cultures, in, you know, indigenous cultures, but they don't very often get a chance to learn anything because, you know, native cultures have been destroyed for reasons, usually gold, you know, because we happen to live someplace where somebody wants to come in and, you know, get something that's under the ground. 100 years ago it was gold, now it's uranium. So we'll see. The American Indian movement in the 70s and the 80s was murdered, you know, and Indian people have continued to do the best we can and to become well-educated, well-organized, and to let other people know that we still exist and that our cultures are here and available, and we have a lot to contribute.
You better watch yourself, that's what people say. It's too late for that, I believe I've had my day. Oh, I've had a hard time with a soft thing of mine. Seems like bad boys always knew how to get through to me. Blow my mind. And I believe I'm coming to a bad end. And it ain't no fun no more. Now there's bruises in the bed at night, there's needles in the drawer, there's blood all in the mirror, and there's strangers at the door. And I believe I'm headed to a bad end. I'm coming to a bad end. Native people are not low-tech, are not dumb, are not old-fashioned. We're of the future. We're going to save your lives if you're wise enough to listen, as we did in the past. We saved Columbus. Columbus was lost. We knew the navigating. We knew how to take care of the forests. Those forests in America didn't just happen. They were burned and cared for every year to keep them healthy, to make them what they became. And now, of course, they've almost all been destroyed.
a panther in the rain. Manipulated rebels with a total disregard for the rules. When pride come tumbling off the great white stag, you move closer to the truth. And the search continues for the meaning. We build the cathedrals high and keep our weapons ready. Looming dark against the sky. They're taking down the rainforest, changing it to a room without a view. The big trees fall like dominoes, and we move closer to the truth. And the eagle watches from the mountain as the warriors turn into fools, and the dice are thrown on sacred ground. And they move closer to the truth. And who's gonna tell the children how the rivers used to flow crystal blue? And we keep leaving scars on Mother Earth, moving closer to the truth.
Really closer to the truth is just a reminder of, that we all, need to take better care of Mother Earth, because that's the only one we've got. But I had a song back in 1972 called Mother Earth, and it was about the same thing. So I never really questioned songs, how they come to me or what they're about. When they come by me, I play my guitar and try to treat them right. But it's really nothing new to step out like close to the truth, because I'd already done one. And then you look at Raining Out in Georgia, when Polk Salad Annie came out. I mean, those are two separate things. But that's what I believe in writing, is to never try to put it in a box and corral it for commercial reasons. I figure if I can write what's good and truthful inside me, then who knows, when I get 70 years old, I might could still write a good song.
4. Some of y'all that still ain't never been down south. Tell you about it one more time, so that you understand what we're talking about. Down there we got a plant, looks something like a turnip green. Everybody calls it poke salad. That's poke salad. Know a girl lived down there. She'd go out in the evenings and pick her a little bit of it, carry it home and cook it for supper. But she did all right. I said down in Louisiana, the alligator grows so mean. Lived a girl that I swear to the world made the alligator look tame. Poke salad Annie, poke salad Annie. Everybody said it was a shame. Mama was working on a chain gang. A mean, vicious woman. Every day for supper time, she go down by the truck patch, pick her mess of poke salad, carry it home in a toast salad. Poke salad Annie, the gator got your granny, chomp, chomp. Everybody said it was a shame. Mama was working on a chain gang. A wretched, spiteful, straight razor toad woman. Give us some of that.
Mer Roskilde på fredag, då med grupperna Sator och Just det.